All right, Sean to tell FightHype.com here with the former super welterweight champion of the world, Callum Smith. Liam,
Yes.
just about 4 years ago, we were in Dallas, not San Antonio, but Dallas.
Yeah.
You fought Canelo. Hell of a fight that night. Did that experience help you in imparting any tips to your brother for heading into Saturday night?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, you know, you can study Canelo all you want and you can try and break him down, but there's no better way than sharing the ring with somebody, you know, and obviously I got everything I've got to pass down to Callum, I've passed down to him. Obviously I've passed down to him over the years that what I thought Canelo done well and what I thought he didn't do so well. So, you know, obviously since the fight got made with Callum, we've spoke about that a little bit more and we've touched on what I think he can work on. So, yeah, it's helped.
What are some of the keys that you got to do if you're going to beat this guy, if you're going to beat Canelo?
Obviously, you know, there's, without giving too much away, you can gamble when Canelo's fighting a bigger man now. He's not fighting, obviously we're judging it off myself. You know, I was a small man to Canelo. I was 154. Canelo was probably a 160 coming down to 154.
Yep.
He's fighting a fully fledged 168, a big one, the biggest 168 in the world. You know, he's not skinny. He's not, you know, weight drained. He's a solid 168 and who can punch really hard. And I think once he gets Canelo's respect, Canelo knows he's in for a fight. And I think Callum can gamble with Canelo, which most opponents haven't really done.
He can exchange with him.
Yeah, he can exchange. He can open up when Canelo's opening up. You know, and he's got a good variety of anyone. You know, Callum. This will be a very, very good fight. Let me tell you. You know, two of them, no gimmicks about two of them. Two of them don't come to make a night awkward. Don't come to make it a shit show. You know, they come to fight. Neither of them hold. You know, they both will look for gaps, and it's going to be a tough fight.
Now, you Smith brothers, you guys love to fight. You know, you'll get into exchanges. You'll make it a fan-friendly fight. Do you feel like Callum should use the jab more? Should use his height more?
He has to use his height in part, and we've seen with Kovalev, you know, at a distance, Canelo can struggle with taller men. But you can't come to Texas to fight Canelo Alvarez and expect to jab and move and run and win a fight that way.
Right.
You know, listen, I'll be dead honest with you. Callum's going to have to do something special to get a decision on points anyway. You know, we've seen, especially over here in Texas, but Callum will come and he'll use his range when he has to, but he'll stamp his authority when he has to. Also, he's a solid, strong man, and you know, Callum will stamp his authority when he needs to, but he'll box smart when he needs to, and that'll be a key to this fight.
And I ask you, Liam, because he's so good for a 6'3" guy on the inside. Great left hooks, great uppercuts. But do you play into Canelo? Well, I mean, you've already touched on it, but do you play into Canelo's hands a little bit at that range?
Well, yes, because he's got very good variety, but obviously you have to do something. And Callum, believe me, it's a big risk for Canelo if Canelo stays in the pocket with Callum. Callum's a tall fighter who can fight. He's got so many knockouts head, so many knockout body shots. It's a big risk for Canelo if Canelo's in Callum's range also. That's why this fight is a top fight. And Canelo has to get close to land shots. Callum will probably have to get close to hit Canelo. And, you know, it's going to be on both of them who can find the right gaps. I always said that's what Canelo was good at.
Yeah.
But I always said that's what Callum Smith's good at. I said 4 years ago, after the box Canelo, I was getting asked to see the hardest punch you've been hit by. I said no. My brother Callum hits harder, and that was before I ever thought they were going to fight. So, you know, I stand by what I say, and I think Canelo will know he's in with a solid puncher when he gets a tough count.
Because that's definitely a question I had: is who punches harder?
Yeah,
and it's Callum.
Yeah, I said 4 years ago, before Callum was ever. But Canelo was a 160. I never ever thought they were going to fight in 4 years' time.
Do you think he's punching harder now that he's come up in weight?
I think he may have improved in strength-wise, but I don't think natural punch power is, you know, he's probably improved strength, solid, move it around the ring, but natural one-punch power, I still think Callum punches harder.
It sounds like, in your opinion then, I mean, even removing the fact that he's your brother, that style matchup, this may be the most exciting fight in the division.
Definitely, and you know, you've never seen Callum Smith hold, you've never seen Canelo hold, always fan-friendly, both orthodox left hookers, if you like to say. Both of them have got the best shot in both books. It's Canelo's left hook and left hook to body, and Callum's left hook to head, left hook to body. You know, you're not getting in here now. It's not going to be a Canelo Trout. No, southpaw doesn't make it for a good fight to watch. Two of them are orthodox. Two of them are maybe not hard to find. You know, as in they'll try and block, they'll try and counter, and yeah, you're definitely in for a very good fight.
And Liam, you guys are sportsmen, you know, just pure great sportsmanship. Yes. But is any part of the Smith family, you guys, get this one back for us? Get this one back for the family?
Not really, no. After the fight, if Callum beats him, then we'll say, you know, nah, we got one back. But, you know, I'm pretty sure Callum beats Canelo. He's not going to be in the ring and, yes, I got one back for the team, for me brother. No, he's going to be here and the best middleweight in the world, and I proved it. And what next? You know, I've just beat the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. He's not going to be bothered about revenge for me. But
right.
After if I do an interview with yourself, it'll be like, haha, we got one back on him. Because it's a nice little thing for us, as in Callum got one back on Gross, you know, for...
Right.
But it's a good little thing.
And final prediction, Liam?
Callum Smith win, defends his belts, and, you know, proves himself to the world.
Thanks so much for your time, Liam. Good luck Saturday.